What's up, guys? Cipher Pol 808 back again for some more One Piece action. Today we got my live reaction to chapter 1050. And I don't know about you guys, but man, I am so hyped to see if we actually get like confirmation that Luffy beat Kaido, or are we gonna go back and see what the Navy's up to? You know, with that Cipher Pol guy kind of taking off from the island before it crashed down. Like, there's just a ton of possibilities. So let's jump right into the chapter and see what's up. All right, jumping in. What do we got? Chapter 1050 entitled Honor. All right. Okay, we got the Germa siblings over there kind of messing everything up. It says, Germa Double Six's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 12. Ichiji and Reiju arrive. All right, and they're just messing everybody up. All right, that's cool, but we want to see what's going on in this chapter, all right? All right, guys, let's see. What do we got? Coming right off. All right, so we're starting off. We see Kaido right there. He looks all messed up, and he's transforming back out of his dragon form back into his human form. All right. Okay. All right. So I was thinking to myself, okay, if Big Mom got knocked through, Wano, she probably ended up somewhere down in that cavern, that's supposed to be the quote unquote correct way to enter Wano. And it almost seems like they went like past that, like they're like way down in there, or possibly, I don't know. Maybe they ended up in it because I'm not seeing the entrance. So I'm not entirely sure, but there's got to be a deeper cavern or something like that. Because man, they are like deep in the ground from this drawing. But then what do we got right here? All right, and then we see Yamato kind of running over there. She sees Luffy falling, just falling out of the sky right there. Everything just happened. So we're getting a little bit of a, I guess, flashback. At the end of the last chapter, we saw Luffy on the ground, but I guess we're seeing the moments that led up to that. So Kaido falling out of the sky, transforming back into a human. And then we see Luffy falling out of the sky. All right, what do we got right here? The declared victor. Oh, we are getting confirmation. The declared victor of the rooftop battle has been revised. All right, we see Luffy right there. Yamato catching him, but he's like all passed out. And then she's just looking down on him, smiling right there. And then we see Momo. He's all tuckered out, but he hasn't transformed back into his human form yet. So we haven't seen, what he looks like in his transformed state, ever since he was aged, so he could turn into that big dragon. And then, okay, we see Oberon back in the, capital launching their little sky boats right there, and everyone's all happy, almost completely oblivious to that, like, doom, the impending doom that was just so close to killing everybody. Like, if you guys were there, living there, and you saw this, you probably wouldn't think anything of it. You're like, oh, maybe that's a huge, fireboat or whatever. But man, it finally happened, and then you see Yamato. You guys really are something. I can't believe it. And we just see Big Momo right there, and I hope we see him transform back and look something like Odin. That would be pretty hype. All right, and then we go into the capital, and it says the festival has finally started to die down. All right, and then we see Otoko right there. She's like up and away. We see Tengu. And then we're okay. I think we're getting a little bit of a flashback from Tengu, and he's like, I heard someone say that Daddy knew they would kill him because he used to be a really, really big deal. All right, so even she doesn't know exactly who her father was. Yasu-san, she has no idea that he was a daimyo under the Kozuki clan, everything. And then let's see, what does what does Tengu have to say to tell her? All right, he says, but then he decided to let himself get caught anyway. Why would he do that? Okay, no, this is what she said. Why would Daddy let himself get caught right there? Abisu's town friendly resident oddball shall now make his grand final journey. All right. Yasudono gave his life in order to give this country one last chance. So completely true. Like, I don't think she fully grasped like how much of a hero, her father is. Without her father's sacrifice and changing everything, and changing the port so that Orochi was misdirected and their ships weren't destroyed. Like, without that, none of this would have come to fruition. Everything wouldn't have changed. Orochi would still be in power. Kaido would have been there, and their element of surprise would have been gone, and nothing would have ever changed in their lifetime. So the entire country literally owes Yasu their lives. And then we see Tengu right there, and he's like, if he did not, the embers of hope we were entrusted with would have been snuffed out in an instant. He sacrificed himself for the future, and he's kind of just looking up in the distance, getting all emotional right there. He's like, okay, we're getting a little flashback again. He says, Toko, don't tell me you ate that fruit. And then, okay, this is before, she had the smile fruit, so I guess she was starving. She probably saw the fruit. And then he's like, okay, well, I'll have a bite too. All right, so he's got that love for his daughter right there. You know, you got to appreciate that. He realized what this fruit was that his daughter just took a bite of. And instead of just being like, okay, let her deal with it and I'll try and, stay normal for the both of us, he's like, hey, and he takes a big old bite of it and he's like, father, daughter like father. So he was right there to support his daughter. And, you got to feel bad for them, but at the same time, you got to appreciate that love that was, that he had for his daughter right there. And then we see Otoko, she's like, he hoped that one day you would be able to live happily. And then she's like, so it's for me? That's right. Then let's change my message. All right, so maybe this is like her final boat that she's going to send up, and it says, how's this? All right, what is it going to say? For a samurai, there is no greater honor. Thank you. All right, so instead of being sad, she thanked him for his sacrifice. Like, that was the greatest thing a samurai could get, would be appreciation for their sacrifice. And then we see all these, boats floating up into the sky. When this gets animated, it's going to look really beautiful, I'm sure. And then we go back to Onigashima right there. And then it goes, okay, we see, what's his name, Nekomamushi, and he's looking up and he's seeing all the lanterns. He's like, this sure takes me back. They're sky lanterns from the fire festival. Now then. All right, he's going back, inside, I think. Everyone, listen up. There's no doubt about it. Luffy drilled Kaido straight down into the ground. Okay, so everyone is getting, the news and confirmation, Kaido has been taken out, Luffy, Straw Hat Luffy has defeated him. Big Mom got taken out earlier, smashed into that big, huge hole in the ground that was created by Law and, with help from Kid. So now we're getting confirmation for everybody that Kaido also was taken out right there. And then it says, and Momonosuke-sama used his gigantic dragon form to prevent Onigashima from crash landing. All right. And ain't that right? And he's like, you got it. That pink dragon was Momonosuke. Okay, so everyone's starting to realize, oh, that was Momonosuke, that big pink dragon? And they're like, seriously, I had no idea he had a fruit. And I guess everyone's like, oh, it's been 20 years since... okay, no. So, Nekomamushi and Inarashi, their feud that these guys have been having, that they've been going at it, they've hated each other. It's it's been 20 years since this feud over Odin's regret began, and now it's finally over. So now Cat and Dog can be friends again, Neku and Inu. And everyone's over there, swords raised. They're like, we won. We beat 2 Emperors of the Sea. I never expected us to survive. Everyone's cheering. But, where's all the Beast Pirates? They weren't completely defeated. Where are they? They got to be some lingering around. Or where's all these people that are knocked out? We haven't seen a lot of people getting killed, per se. We've seen a lot of people getting, taken out, knocked out cold. So, they're still rumbling around somewhere. Can we get them, tied up or something so we don't got to worry about them, coming back? Plus, where's the Navy at right now? We're all cheering and everything, but where's the Navy? They're on their way right now. All right, we see some of the scabbards that are still on their feet right there. And then we see Kid, we see Law, Beppo's jumping on his back. Everybody is just celebrating. They just took out 2 Yonko. And then you see a Pooh over there. See, I told you there were still some Beast Pirates left around. And he's tripping out right now. He's like, wait, what? Straw Hat beat Kaido? And then we see Nami and Marco over there. And we see Otama. And we see Zeus. We see Old Man Hyo. We're just going through all the allies, seeing everybody. And then, okay, we're going to find out what's up with Zoro them and Kiku them. All right, so we got Usopp, and he was carrying Kiku and Kinemon, I believe. Chopper, these 2 are in bad shape. And then we got Frankie running up at the same time, and he's got Zoro. He's like, Chopper, Zoro's not opening his eyes. Dr. Chopper, we need you. All right, so everyone, as much as they're cheering, all these people that were damaged in this battle, are starting to, turn up one by one, and everyone's coming to Chopper. He's the best doctor there, possibly the only doctor there, with, maybe the exception of Marco. So people are running to him, and it's starting to get crazy right now. So what do you guys think Chopper's going to be able to do? Or better yet, what do you guys think is wrong with Zoro? We saw that guy, I shouldn't say guy, but we saw that, I guess, Shinigami looking skeleton, maybe a friend of Brooks, kind of show up over him. So let's see what is Chopper gonna do? And we see, oh, I forgot about Miyagi now. Okay, so Miyagi. So we got like 3 doctors, but who knows how many injured we got right here. And then, okay, we're panning back outside and we see Onigashima. And then we see Momonosuke. He just looks pooped out right there. But he can still, he's got that connection to Zunisha. If you guys remember, he can hear Zunisha. So he's calling out to Zunisha, I guess, through that connection right now. He's like, Zunisha, can you hear me? I have given it a lot of thought. All right, what is Momo's decision? Is he going to open the borders? All right, what do we got? And I have decided. No! Momo. All right, I think you're going to pick a battle with the world government right now, Momo, if you're deciding not to open your borders. Because I really don't think you're going to decide to, deal Kairoseki to the world government. So that kind of means, like, I mean, either way, I guess you kind of picked a fight with the world government, but I don't know, man. People might have some issue with this decision. Like, it was Odin's dream to open up Wano, and his son just is like, no, I've decided not to open up Wano yet. So now the question is, why doesn't he want to open up Wano? And we see, he says, very well, I shall follow your lead. I trust your judgment. So Zunisha putting a lot of trust in this little kid right now. And he's like, thank you, I'm sorry. And then, okay, so something's rumbling, and they're like, huh? What was that, an earthquake? And it's like, you trash, you're getting ahead of yourselves. Okay, see, I told you guys, the Beast Pirates, I told you they were still around. I was like, they're starting to celebrate, but there's still, enemies around. We still have greater numbers than you. All right, so everyone's like getting up right now. You shouldn't have let your guards down. Just give it up. There's no way Kaido saw. Okay, so but the Beast Pirates having a little bit of trouble accepting that their Capitan was just, taken out by a little straw man. We're the crew of an emperor after all. All right, what do we? Okay, we see Frankie and Brooke right here, and he's like, "Want to scrap? I've got tons of fuel left in the tank." And then Brooke's like, "Hold on, whoa, not so fast, Frankie." And okay, we got Yamato. All right, Yamato gonna assume captainship. Hold it, Beast Pirates. Your lives were already spared once. Oh, young Master Yamato, our general just stopped Onigashima from plummeting, to the ground. All right, so this is Yamato, speaking to the Beast Pirates, kind of laying down the law and kind of, telling them exactly how it is. All right, it says, our general just stopped Onigashima from plummeting to the ground. You're talking like you're on their side. All right, so Yamato is on their side. It's like, if you keep fighting after being saved by that enemy that beat you, I'll personally grind you to dust myself. All right, so Yamato's kind of like, yo, you guys better chill or I'll deal with you. And they're tripping out right now. And then they're like, was that an earthquake? All right, so what the hell is that rumbling? Is that Zunisha? Is that Big Mom and Kaido? Who the hell is... Oh, damn. Underground magma pool. All right, so how are these two still, like, kicking in magma? Is the Kainu going to come trap them or something? All right, what do we got right here? Udon Prison Mine, Wano. All right, and they're like, an earthquake? Babanuki, there's unusual activity on the surface of the sea. And it looks like it's boiling or bubbling or something right there. And he's like, huh? All right, it says, decisive battle in the skies of Wano. Victor, Straw Hat Luffy, hell yeah. All right, and they're like, what? Is an underwater volcano erupting? All right, so Babanuki's freaking out at what he's seeing right now. So maybe it's Kaido and Big Mom kind of getting erupted from the magma pool right now. And they're like, what, an explosion? And then, okay, they're looking, and they're like, oh, that they recognize it. They're like, that came from near Udon. And they're like, no way, was it Onigashima? Are Kaido and his minions up to something? And all right, we see Momo over there in his dragon form, so people are probably gonna freak out, Worry not, everything is under control. And they start screaming, they're like, Kaido, what's he doing here? This is one day to be free. And then he's like, do not be alarmed, I am not Kaido. In fact, that eruption was the final send-off for the supreme commander of the Beast Pirates. All right, so everyone, it was actually, Kaido being smashed into the ground. That was the reverberations they felt. And we see Momo over the skies of the flower capital, and he kind of looks like Kaido, but he doesn't have the big scar. And, when he gets animated and colored, it's going to be this big pink dragon in the dark sky. All right, and everyone's kind of like in disbelief. They're like, wait, what? And okay, poof. All right, so Momo, I think he's switching back finally. Oh, we're gonna get the reveal. Is he gonna look like Odin? What do you guys think? Call it now. Call it now before I take a look. Is he gonna look like my man Odin? There's more of them. All right, and everyone's freaking out. They're like, wait, what? Oh, wait, no. That's not, okay, I thought it was Momo transforming, but it's Hiyori and the Scabbards. And they're like, Komurasaki? Isn't she a ghost? There was a funeral and everything. Are we dreaming? All right, so they still don't know that she's actually Hiyori right now. And they're like, that beauty can't be faked. And then, okay, now they're looking and they're seeing Kyoshiro. They don't know that he's actually Denjiro. Where's your patented pompadour? He's like, well, this is going to be a long story. First, allow me to present the new Shogun of Wano. All right, maybe that was Momo poofing. And we're going to get him in the next chapter. But, man, Luffy has been confirmed as the victor of Kaido versus Luffy. Like, he has been taken out. Momo is the new Shogun, or Hiyori. No, it's got to be Momo. I mean, there's no way they're making Hiyori it, so it's got to be Momo. Momo's the new Shogun. His sister Hiyori is gonna introduce him. He'll be ready to take on Ame no Habakiri. You know, his father's other sword. Man, Wano. But is it gonna be free? I don't know. You guys gotta let me know down in the comment section. Are you guys feeling like the Navy's gonna come and spoil things? You know, we gotta remember that that Cipher Pol Aegis Zero guy kind of used Geppo and he took off right before the island started to crash down. So I'm sure he probably linked up with the Navy or you know, got some way to contact the Gorosei to fill them in on what happened. And I'm sure they're not gonna take the news that Kaido was defeated. Luffy awakened his devil fruit. Like, the Gorosei is about to shit a kitten right now. So I can't imagine, you know, what's going to happen next, especially with Momo declaring that he's not going to be opening the borders. Zunisha is backing up Momo's play right here. How do you guys think Luffy's going to take this news? Like, are the Scabbards going to be cool with him not opening the borders? Kind of, you know, what's Hiyori's take going to be on it? What's the next play gonna be? Kaido, Big Mom. We saw them down in the magma pool. You know, Big Mom said this isn't enough to kill me, so I gotta imagine, you know, maybe they're gonna get erupted back out and the Navy's gonna find them or something. Man, I hope we get like, maybe this is where we're gonna get to first see, like, you know, the real first clash with Green Bull. You know, he supposedly had that crash with Sabo, but we didn't get to see any of that, so man, there is just a lot of possibility. Even though the battle itself is done, well, I should say the fight itself is done with Kaido, it's still not the end of what is this, Act 4 of Wano? Like, we still haven't seen that, so there's still more to come. And it's got to be with the Navy. And I still, you know, I probably say this at the end of every one of my videos, but I'm truly hoping the Straw Hat Grand Fleet is going to swoop in and kind of come save the day, because the Straw Hats are looking rough. We don't know what's up with Zoro. Is he dead? He's not opening his eyes. Like, what was that, you know, death god looking thing that was standing over him? We got Kinemon and Kiku. You know, they're in really bad shape. Like, there's just tons of different things that we still need to cover, figure out what's going on. Yeah, you know, the poneglyph, I think the road poneglyph, like, where is that at? We still haven't found that one. I don't believe. Let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, there's just a lot going on. And I can't wait to see if Momo looks like Odin. He's got to look like Odin or something like it. But yeah, this was an excellent chapter. Just the fact that Luffy has been confirmed the victor over a Yonko. He soloed a Yonko. Like, let's go, Luffy. All right. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 chapter. Thank you guys for stopping by. Let me know what you guys thought. Subscribe to the channel. But other than that, have a wonderful day.